Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review The Etruscan Smile. And you're probably wondering, what's this title about? Not gonna lie, there's a pretty clever way that they integrated that into the story, and I guess those are the kinds of things that I really appreciate about The Etruscan Smile, because I remember seeing the trailer. Brian Cox looked great, it's really Scottish, and I'm like, okay, I'm interested already. Low kind of standards for myself, but I was excited to see this dynamic and Brian Cox giving this leading performance, because you don't really get to see that a whole lot from him, and boy does he deliver. So the directors are Oded Benin and Mahal Briziz, and there's a lot of screenwriters attached to this, and this is a relatively straightforward drama from a story perspective. Nothing really surprises you. It deals with the estranged father-son story, the man dying of cancer story, and like the fish out of water story, all kind of blended into one, because this is a man from a very isolated community in Scotland coming to America, to San Francisco no less, and dealing with all of these different kinds of things. One of the big things is how you approach and communicate to people. In Scotland, it's very blunt, straightforward. In America, avoiding trying to offend people. And there's a lot of moments with that. He's like a very manly man, and being disappointed in how his son, played by J.J. Field, how he's grown up into the man he is, and his father wanting to connect with his grandson to make sure that he grows up to be the real Scottish man that his son should be, and dealing with this traditions versus like modern takes on things, conflicting with like parenting. And there's a lot going on in terms of themes and ideas, and overall they do a really serviceable job of hitting on them. Some of them are done with more depth than others, and some of them are more resonant than others. And really what makes this film really work is the performance by Brian Cox, because he's all in on this and gives such a powerful performance. And he's just so charming, and you really enjoy watching him on screen, and you enjoy seeing his connections. And it deals with some dark stuff, especially like him having cancer, and these traditional ideas of giving up grudges, and those different kinds of things that alienated him and his son to begin with, and you seeing those walls breaking down, and him building this connection with his grandson. And there's some just wonderful moments between him and his grandson throughout this film, and you're rooting for him to tear down these walls and reconnect with people, and being more open-minded. And it's very, that fish out of water idea, this does shed a light on some particular things that might be a good thing, might be a bad thing. You could take Brian Cox's perspective on being a man in different ways, and seeing him evolve into being more accepting of his son is a really powerful thing. This is just a really charming, well-done drama. It's well shot. And there's that one particular scene where you do find out and what the title means in this film, and being introduced to Rosanna Arquette's character, who builds this great connection with Brian Cox's character. And there's a lot of moving parts here, a lot of moving themes, but in the end, it hits them. Might not be the most unique and powerful ways, but it's like you feel them, and you're really invested based off of Cox's performance. And I really like this. It was really charming to me. It's not going to like blow your socks off and be one of those top films of the year, but it's a really enjoyable time. And those are my thoughts on The Etruscan Smile. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for supporting your Wasteland reviewer.